Hey guys, Shock here. Welcome back to the channel for a first time showing of a combo tutorial video and also a hand testing video for my shark deck that doesn't play Beautiful Princess. If that sounds like something that you would like to see, please let me know with the like button. Please subscribe, guys. Let me know if you guys like the content that I've been bringing you. I'm really excited to put out this kind of content because I feel like people really don't know how to play this deck. I feel like people are building this deck completely wrong, and I'd love to showcase it. You will see in this deck, especially in the test hands, that I have gone through different tech choices and even different ratios of this deck without Beautiful Princess. Thank you so much, guys, for your support. We'll go through a couple combos and then do some test hands. So let's get to it. We'll put the extra deck right here, and then we'll put the deck right here, and the graveyard will be above it. So first off, we're going to start with the 2-card combo. This is like a simplified game state combo. I do think it's worth going over, although it is very weak to hand traps, so just FYI. But like in a simplified game state where you've already played through a lot of situations, they might not have the hand trap, or you might actually have the card in the graveyard to use with the white mirror anyways. So this is still potentially a viable thing to do. So first off, we would go ahead and normal summon our Buzzsaw Shark and use its effect to summon out the one Silent Angler from the deck. Then we're going to overlay Silent Angler and Buzzsaw Shark, of course, to make a bunch of things that you could potentially make. I prefer to go into Bahamut Shark here due to the fact that it is incredibly strong follow-up. Next turn being a 1-card negate. We're going to go ahead and use the effect to detach and then summon a Toad from our extra deck. And it's very important to detach your Silent Angler at that point. Then we're going to use White Mirror to summon out the Silent Angler and then get another Silent Angler from deck to hand. The White Mirror is obviously going to go to the graveyard, and then you were going to use Silent Angler to special summon to the field to then overlay, make anything you really want. I would prefer at this point to go into a second Bahamut Shark with the detach of, in my opinion, well, I guess it's the same thing at this point, which is kind of unfortunate about this combo. You always want to try and get the Buzzsaw Shark to the grave if you can, but having 2 Buzzsaw Sharks and 2 Totally Awesomes on board is really strong. And going first, I also like putting a Drill Driver Vespinato on one of my monsters because it means that even if your cards are cleared off the field, you have 1 Bahamut Shark to float into a Toad, and you have the other Bahamut Shark, which can float into a special summon from graveyard, which is a pretty valuable thing. So you don't have to do this. This card's also good for follow-up, being able to push for a lot of damage with Toad and the Vespinato, but overall a pretty decent play. So that's the first combo that I wanted to show, just a 2-card combo getting you a net +2, which is absolutely nuts. Let's talk about the next combo, which I want to talk about. It's like essentially a 3-card combo in many respects, and it can happen in many different ways, and this is why I like the Lifeless Leaf Fish so much. So all you need is a Lifeless Leaf Fish and your White Mirror plus any extender. So this could be Silent Angler, it could be your Tenyi card, it could be this card, and I actually am playing Foolish Burial right now on the list as well. I can't remember if that was in my old video or not, but Foolish Burial also works for this. So what you essentially want to do is use Lifeless Leaf Fish to normal summon, use its effect, of course, to send none other than Buzzsaw Shark, which is the best card in your deck, to the graveyard. From there, you're going to use White Mirror to special summon the Buzzsaw Shark back. And then you're going to use the effect of White Mirror to then add a second copy of Buzzsaw Shark, which gives you follow-up. Absolutely nuts. If I could find a Buzzsaw Shark, geez. And then we're going to go ahead and send the White Mirror to the graveyard. From there, you can go ahead and do a multitude of things, right? So depending on scenarios, you know, in this scenario, we can't really play around hand traps. I guess we can. You do need to use the Ready Fusion first, actually, before you use the Buzzsaw, or else you lock yourself out of using fusion monsters. You only lock yourself into XYZ. So actually right now we have to use Ready Fusion. So We'll go ahead and use that, pay 1,000 to summon out our rare fish, and then overlay the Lifeless Leaf Fish and the rare fish to summon out your Bahamut Shark and your Toad again. In my opinion, I would detach. I mean, it depends on what you have in your hand, but I would detach the Leaf Fish. And the Leaf Fish can recycle your Fusion monster, which is super nice. So this is really good, and then you can obviously then resolve Buzzsaw Shark without fear of Ash or anything like that. And at this point, there's two things you could do. You could either go for the copy of Silent Angler as like follow-up, add back from your hand with Toad, or you could go for, of course, that's not in the graveyard. I like this play though, going for the one right-hand shark because it gives your next XYZ you make have battle immunity, which is really cool. And again, I really do prefer to have the double Bahamut Shark, double Toad end board. I think this is the best board this deck can do, and I think double Toad is really hard for a deck to deal with. Of course, we're detaching the Buzzsaw Shark for Toad, and then in this case, I would overlay the first Bahamut Shark with the Jewel Driver Espinado. So yeah, that's another combo. And then this same iteration of this combo, like I'm not going to actually go through that same iteration of that combo because I feel like that combo is like less known. But the same iteration of that combo can be achieved if you have, instead of having Lifeless Leaf Fish, you can have White Mirror, Silent Angler, and also any extender. So that we could just use the Ready Fusion for that as well. So these three cards also get you the same end board. They don't get you the same amount of follow-up. They get you a decent amount of follow-up. So you basically have access to one less fish name. So you'd have to basically pick, do I want to get Right-Hand Shark or do I want to get the Lifeless Leaf Fish out of this combo? But it still is pretty much the same end result with the same amount of follow-up, which is with a decent amount of follow-up, which is still pretty dang good. So really like this combo as well. But yeah, so those are the 3-card combos that I use quite a bit. Let's do a couple test hands. I'll shuffle up a little bit. I know I was doing some combos, so some of my combo cards might be kind of clogged up. So let's see what we get. And you guys will kind of see some of the tech choices that I'm playing right now for the list. Really excited to see if I can make it to local sometime to play with this. Work's been really busy, but let's see if we can draw a good hand, hopefully. So here we go. We got a Book of Moon, a Buzzsaw Shark, a Nibiru, an Infinite Impermanence, and a Ready Fusion. So this hand is very good. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do with this hand. I mean, not a lot of things you can do, but there's like a lot of potential playing through hand trap that this hand can do. And this hand trap's really good at going first. It's also decent at going second. You have the 2 hand traps plus the Book of Moon, which allow you to play going second. You have the Buzzsaw Shark for going first. If they Ash or Impermanence it, you can use Ready Fusion. Also, if they wait for you, like you normal summon Bahamut Shark, they don't use Impermanence. And you know, you get your Right-Hand Shark, which is what I would do in that scenario. You go to Bahamut Shark, use effect. You can use Book of Moon to protect your Buzzsaw Shark, which is really, really cool. And then I do believe that your monster keeps its battle protection. So that's overall really strong. Really cool hand. Let's see, let's just take the next top 5 cards off the deck and see what we get. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A lot of times in test hands, I like to do this where I just take the next top 5 cards off, and we'll just see what we get. So the next one, we draw the Brick, the right hand, but it's still not horrible. 1 Solemn Strike, 1 Shathana, 1 Buzzsaw Shark, and then 1 Ash Blossom. So this is unfortunate that we did draw the Right-Hand Shark, because if we did, we play so many other extenders in the deck. So you could... This is a cool scenario, kind of reminds me of like Phantom Knight or Burning Abyss, pardon me, where you can normal summon the Right-Hand Shark. I mean, special this card first, obviously, and then normal summon the Right-Hand Shark. And that means that you're not getting hit with any hand traps, which is kind of cool. So you don't have to worry about that at all. And then your Bahamut Shark is protected by battle. Or you could just go balls to the wall, just summon the Shathana, The thing that I don't like about that play, though, is if you summon Shathana, normal summon Buzzsaw Shark, you don't actually have another real extender to make another rank 4. Buzzsaw Shark won't be able to do that for you because you only have access to 3 level 4s. So in my opinion, the best play is go normal summon right hand shark. I mean, special summon this card, then normal summon right hand shark, and then set the strike with a totally awesome Bahamut Shark that can't be destroyed by battle, and then an Ash Blossom with Buzzsaw Shark as follow up, which is really, really good, obviously. So yeah, let's see. Let's do maybe like 1 or 2 more test hands, and we'll call it. So yeah, so here is 1 more test hand. Lifeless Leaffish, Nib, Desires, White Mirror, and Book. Oh man, you gotta love to see it. So really in this scenario, I think what you want to do is use Lifeless Leaffish here first. So we're going to commit our normal summon, even if we do Desires, into a Buzzsaw Shark. I'm going to play this out because this is kind of a cool hand. So first off, we're going to normal summon the Lifeless Leaffish. We're going to go ahead and send out, in my opinion, in this scenario, we already have the White Mirror, so I guess we can send the Buzzsaw Shark at this point. I think this could be a pretty decent play. So go ahead and send the Buzzsaw Shark, and then we basically need to draw into an extender. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly do a 2-thing shuffle. Cool. And then we are going to hopefully not be bad. We're going to use Pot of Desires here. So again, this is our hand. Pot of Desires is going to banish 10. Let's see what we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, banish pile is right there by Pot of Desires. And then we're going to draw 2. Let's see what we get. A Nib and a Strike. Unfortunately, we didn't get any extenders off of that, but you could see the potential there. Let's see what we banished. This deck really doesn't care about banishing cards. And yeah, as you can see, we really didn't banish a whole lot of anything that was necessary. We can go use the White Mirror to bring back Buzzsaw Shark. And I could also see why people would want to use the White Mirror before the Desires to thin the deck a little bit as well. I guess it's not the end of the world if you don't get the White Mirror ad for the other Buzzsaw Shark. It would be broken if you did. But yeah, still really, really strong play. And then you search that, you can use Buzzsaw Shark effect. In my opinion, at this point, I don't think we banished right hand. I think we got lucky we didn't banish right hand. Yeah, we didn't. So I'm going to go ahead and keep the Buzzsaw Shark on board. Hopefully, if my opponent doesn't get rid of it, then they're just done for next turn because it's a massive amount of follow-up. And then we're going to overlay these 2 guys into, of course, your Bahamut Shark and your Toad. And I would definitely detach the Lifeless Leaf Fish for follow-up for next turn. Your hand ends with a Buzzsaw Shark, 2 Nib, a Book, and a Strike. So if they try and value you, Book protects that. And I would just set the Strike and the Book, and I would pass, and they would basically concede because what I have 5 cards in hand plus 3 monsters on board. That's absolutely disgusting. So as you can see, this deck has a crazy amount of potential. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.